that lamb?
Hold on.
I'm sure. Didn't it? Hmm? I know he didn't care about this.
Yeah, this is out.
I don't know. Good as you are available. Right? All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First one, to give all praise to Sabnawa.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Evangelist and Apostle Elder Greenstone, who charged with the spirit, peace, love, salutations to up there Israel. You so-called Negroes, Black team, the American Israel, the children of Israel, went to Bible second seat in 2026. Lord's willing, we're going to be here. Go ahead.
Last Passover. Lord, last Passover.
Jeremiah 31.
This is Jeremiah to the 30, verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord, power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book.
Yeah, what's that book? The book is the Bible, right? The Holy Scripture with that which we have today. Go ahead.
For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith Yahweh, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers.
That's it. And so the Most High made a promise that we're going to return to the land that He gave to our fathers. That's Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who the Lord made His covenant with. That will be a forever people, and that we will one day return to our land. You know, and that's coming up in this time. You know, we waiting for that time to come when we get delivered out the hands of our enemies out of new bondage, which is New Egypt, which is Sodom and Gomorrah, which our Lord is crucified, which is here in Babylon and Great America. And waiting for the Lord to redeem us up out of this what you would say this lower state, and to lift us back up as the sons, as the kings of the nation of the world. You know, instead of us as sons and daughters in His kingdom, the Israelites. You know, to rule the world in righteousness. In righteousness, right?
And they shall possess it. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child.
And go ahead.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
And that's it. And that's gonna lead to this thing about deliverance is Jacob's trouble. Us getting out of here is gonna be the downfall of America, the downfall of the so-called white man society, Esau, Edom. That's our come up. You know, him coming down is our bringing up, and that's the point. So Jacob's trouble is gonna lead us to the fact of us getting delivered up out of here. Go ahead.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will bring his yoke from off thy. I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
That's it. So that day the Lord's gonna break His yoke from off our neck, because when this man's system falls, right? So we no longer can be able to be found by Social Security, right? License, birth certificate, bills. All those things are done with because the system is now failed.
Yeah. Right quick. I was just watching this Edomite, and he was talking about the system that America has. America has a three country state, or three. And you have United States, then you have the United States, and those two, there's two different flags. And there's another one, I forget what he called it, but we're under the British flag, the blue, the white, and the red. That's the British flag. Then American state is the Republic. As a flag, it's a red and white flag with blue stars, and we're under that corporation, where we've been put under the corporation of America, where America used to be just United States. It's two different. They got two separate flags, and that flag is a peacetime flag, and America has never been at peace, so they're constantly at war. So they're under the wartime flag, and I think when the fringes go around it, you're under martial law. They have when they put fringes around the flag, it represents martial law. But Esau was stating that how you're in slavery. He's telling all the people, like, you all are dead slaves. this system to the fake Jews. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it, because that's the point. So what's gonna break his yoke up off of our neck?
And that's that yoke. So when they system break, that's all I was saying. That was my point. And when that system break, when Jacob's trouble hit, right? That's the breaking of the system. It's just like in Egypt. When their system broke, they got freed. They got out of captivity and they got into the wilderness. To them, the wilderness was hell, was slavery, but they couldn't understand that they was freed from under oppression, from hard bondage.
Grab Jeremiah.
You know,
tells about 33.
and that's what this is. And so when this third world's war pop off here in America, when it hits here, after it come from Western Asia, and it gets over to here to the West, once it all pops off over here, that's the unshackling.
Get 7.
That's that yoke coming off our neck. The bondage, the spiritual bondage comes off, and then we become free, because there's like Jeremiah was saying, there's no more debt. There's no more debt slave, wage slave. You know, there's no more money. The money is going to fail. And once that economic system fails, well, you're not enslaved to anything anymore. Now we're, for us, you know, because you're already at the bottom of the system, and it's a break, because now it brings everybody down to that level. Now everybody's on the same playing field. No matter how rich you were, your money don't mean shit anymore. Same thing Venezuela went through. Same thing Libya went through. Once everybody's pushed down to the bottom, that's it. That's all there is. So now we're free from the everyday slavery rigmarole of trying to get the best cars, money, houses, bitches, hoes, all this. You're free from that. So all of a sudden the table gets changed, you know, and his downfall is our come up, because we thrive in this kind of scenarios. So it's going to be nothing for us. Well, I mean, it's going to be, but still, you know, it's everybody's on the same playing field.
Go ahead.
And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
That's it. And the strangers are the heathen nations, because they're no longer be bound to him by his contracts, by his tariffs.
Yep.
Right. So even now the nations are going to be free.
Everybody gets free.
Everybody's going to be free from this man once this man goes down.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. That's what we're waiting for this man to go down. You know, patience. That's why Scripture say in was it Revelation 9:13? Here's the patience of the faith of the saints.
Yep.
Because we're patient, and the patience means the suffering. So as we're waiting, we're suffering for this man to go down.
Yeah.
You know, we're waiting for this man to be. That's why patience means the suffering.
Yeah. And his debt is another thing that brings the red horse. He brings he takes away the peace of the earth. There's no peace while that horse is still in power. But when that red horse is taken up off of the earth, the peace comes back, because through his debt it lacks peace. His system is a system of oppression. It oppresses you. It's it's oppressive nation for even their people, because they people, like I said, the dude was talking about how there's and he was saying that the Negroes is even under a different flag. They're under they have a different but that's the point, that while you under this devil, it's oppression. You know?
But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore,
That's
fear.
it. That's going to happen. David there, because King David's going to come back.
That's right.
You know, whoever he may be, we believe the Spirit came out sharp, but whoever he may be, he's gonna return.
That's right.
All right.
Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord.
Yeah.
Neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar.
That's it. Lord's going to save us from afar, and we're afar, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we're scattered. Our people are scattered from Judah on down to Issachar, the whole 12 tribes, the nation of Israel is scattered across all over the world, man.
That's right.
So we're far off from our land.
Everywhere.
You know, we're estranged to our land.
Yeah.
You know, we'll become the scripture say in Jeremiah 2:21, ye have become a degenerate plan unto me. You know, so we're estranged violent to the Lord. You know, we're alienated from our own land, because we have been colonized, we have been conquered, and we have been we're Gentiles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're foreign from our customs, man. You know, we lost, you know, like I said, like We've lost everything. We've lost all of our. That's why when you read Jeremiah 14, I think it's 4. It says, "Y'all will 17 or 4. I will. You will discontinue from the heritage that which I gave you."
Yeah.
You know, like I say, for the new moon, you call, you blow the horn to call the people.
Mm-hmm.
The manure, all the sickness and the tablets and all the writings and all the ancient writings that we had in hieroglyphs and all the different things that we had,
Those things are strange.
to pass down to our children and our children's children of generations of our fathers and histories and records and all those things that we've lost, man.
Yeah.
We've lost all those things.
Yeah.
We've lost everything. So now, we're waiting to be redeemed, waiting to get our redemption back, waiting for the Lord to have mercy upon us and the deliverance from the land of our captivity, of our bondage, of our oppression.
And we only have a little bit left of who we were, and that's the scripture.
Yeah, and small, and this is small bit that we have now is this. We have in all the members that we have left is the script. That's why when you read Malachi 3:3 that the Lord said He made a book of members written before them and before them.
Yeah.
Because that was the elect, because we needed something to come back.
Yeah.
To remember ourselves of who we used to be.
Right.
Because we lost all of our ways, man.
Yeah.
This way we deal with there's a protocol for everything that we deal with according to scripture, but we don't do those things anymore. We've been basically changed to a whole different people. Even us now, even us brothers in the truth, being Israelites, we're not the same Israelites we were back at the time of King David.
Mm-mm.
We're not the same we were back even the time going back to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Even going back to the time where Esau found us on the shores of the west coast of Africa, we're not the same.
Right. No.
So
we have more knowledge.
we
we
don't
even have that knowledge.
No, yeah, we're a whole different people, man.
Yeah. Hey, right quick, I was watching the Ten Commandments or whatever. But something that just right quick had jogged in my mind is when what did he say? When what was it? When they was talking about the Most High, Jethro, when he was talking about the Most High, and he was saying Ishmael, he said because we're the firstborn son, and they knew Yahweh, they understood and respected before they shit got before they went to the religion of the Arabic religion, what's that shit called? Muslims. Before they became Muslims, right? They still was under the Hebrew customs. You got to realize that, right? Because it hit me in my head that, right, Ishmael shit didn't change until later on, like just before what was his name? Oh boy, burned that Muslim shit. Yeah, right. But before that, they still was under Abraham's customs. They still did as Abraham did. And I was just when he said that, they knew who Yahweh was.
They believe.
That's why
Zipporah got mad and said when he
about the son,
she got pissed.
She understood.
Yeah,
she knew. They knew better.
Yeah, she knew. Yeah,
they knew that
they just weren't that chosen.
They weren't the chosen.
They weren't that chosen seed.
Right.
Isaac.
So people so they really served Yahweh. They was under,
Yeah, they knew the customs.
They knew the customs.
Yeah, they knew the customs.
They understood and they lived by our customs.
Which was their comes that was their father.
Yeah,
right. There's two that was their father, but it's the fact that their seed wasn't.
There wasn't the chosen seed
to lead the world.
Because you would think, righteousness. But then you look at the Muslims now, you see why they a part of them.
That's why
it resembles us.
Yeah, a lot of it do. Day of Atonement, they got Ramadan.
Ramadan.
A lot. Because their father's Abraham.
Right. Yeah. I was just saying, you just went, I was like, damn, just looking at it, thinking like, shit.
Go ahead, what you got? Go ahead.
Therefore, fear thou, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord.
And that's why Moses was able to get support. That's why the Lord sent them there to take her, because he knew she understood his laws. Yeah. And she was following them. Yeah. And what that scripture say? The scripture says in Jeremiah where it say, if I had come to the heathen would follow my orders. Right? It wouldn't be hard-headed. This is at Jeremiah the 3rd chapter. I think it might be Jeremiah 3rd. I'm going to go back a little. But you know how the Lord say, if I'd have come to them, they'd follow. They would do exactly what I tell them to do. But here you Israelites, you stiff neck hard-headed folks don't listen. But that's the thing about them is that you look at it and you see they be hard up for what they believe is a Allah or what I mean. As the Lord said, but that's why Moses could have her, because she understood and she was strictly for the Lord, right? She understood she understood she understood the message. She understood what it was.
You know, she understood what it was about.
That's it.
Yeah.
And she rolled with it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
Yep.
And the Lord shall return and shall be in the rest, and be quiet, none shall make him afraid.
That's it.
For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee.
That's it. So, you know, the Lord scattered us. You know, the Lord's not going to make a full end of us. You know, though the Lord cast us off, you know, gave us a bill of divorce, you know, said, you know, I'm done dealing with you because you're out of order, you stiff-necked, and you're obstinate, you know, and you're not willing to hear me and do what I want you to do, you know, I got to walk away. You know, but the Lord's still going to have mercy on us in the end because through the elect, ultimately through Yahweh Shai. And that's why, you know, we praise Yahweh Shai because what Yahweh Shai did, he died for our sins so we can give back, joint heirs back with the Father. You know, Yahweh Shai joined us back. You know, through his, that's what our scripture say, through his blood, you know, you are clean. Because we're clean in the sight of in the eyes of the Lord through Yahweh Shai. It ain't because of us. It ain't because we did any fucking thing.
Right.
You know, because we fucked up, man. We made a lot of mistakes.
Right.
But it's through the Messiah, through him, we're able to receive that repentance and to receive that mercy from the Lord. So the Lord is angry with us. You know, he looks at Yahweh Shai in his reference of peace.
Yeah.
Through his son. Because his son did what he was supposed to do, which was give his life for a sacrifice for his people.
Oh.
On our behalf. Because we couldn't do it. We couldn't do right. We just couldn't do it. You know, and that's the thing about it. We just we couldn't hold ourselves up to that standard of what the Most High wanted. You know, that's why we needed an intercessor on our behalf to be able to, you know, appease the wrath of the Father because, you know, we couldn't, even the prophets fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the prophets fell short.
Right.
You know, even as true believers of Yahweh Hashem Shai, we fall short. Even to this same day, we fall short. So there had to be someone to come that was greater than us to be able to, you know, give us a way so the Lord can look at us again and open up those gates of mercy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's Yahweh Shai. And that's why when you read that, was that Hebrews, what is it, hold on real quick, is it, that he did it once, a minister, he wasn't, hold on, shit. Go ahead, OTB.
For I am with thee, saith the
Hebrews
Lord,
5.
to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee. Yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure.
And the Lord correct thee in measure, so the Lord, and that's what he has corrected us, man. You know, the Most High has corrected the whole nation, but Jake don't. You know, our people are so far gone, you know, they can't see when the Lord's correcting them, man. You know, when the Most High, you know, is doing things, you know, because Jake don't have that spirit with Yahweh Shemar Shining where they lost it, so they don't know when the Lord is correcting them. But the Lord has corrected us, man, through the rod, and that's why David said, let me flee from man, which is thy sword. You know, so because man, the Lord uses man to punish man. You know? Go ahead.
Yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicine.
That's it. And we don't. You know, you wasn't right. The scripture bringing to Isaiah the 1st chapter.
Yeah.
You know?
No, final.
So, you know, there's no saving for us. There's no real answer for the so-called black Latin. There's no real answer for the so-called black Latin American man here in America. There's no real answer. You know, no matter what you do. Like I said, all the great so-called black men that has invented things here in this place. What does it have done for our people? Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
You know, none. The sports industry, the rap industry, you know, the clothing industry, you know, acting industry, you know, comedian industry. There's no healing. You know, all the so-called activists that we've had through all the years, there was no healing.
Yeah,
there was no. It never solved the problem, man.
They killed them off either physically or spiritually.
So the only answer is
what they say. They said the Black Panthers said they went in with dashikis.
Yeah,
into that meeting, they came out with that phallus symbol around their neck and the tie. Suit, a suit and a phallus symbol, which is the tie around their neck.
Yeah, because there was no healing in that, huh? Go ahead.
All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one.
That's it, and that's Esau Edom. See, the chastisement of the cruel one, the so-called white man. So the Lord has used him, to chastise us, man, to put us in, to really to fuck us up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased.
Because that's the point, because our sins were increased. So when Jake looking around, wondering why everything's all bad for him, it's because, like I said again, you got to go back to remember who you are.
Yeah.
And what you did, to your power, man. You denied the Holy One of Israel for things that profit not. You denied the Most High that created you, that made you to be a special people, and you rather go be with the heathen, and rather go play games with the other nations, than buckle down and get shit with your power, man. You chose the wrong way. Go ahead.
Why criest thou for thine affliction?
That's it. So Lord asking us. Why are you crying now? Why are you sorry now, man?
Right.
Go ahead.
You want mad just a week ago.
Thy sorrow is incurable, for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee.
That's it. And Lord, that's the point. So that's what the Lord says. So the Lord's telling Jeremiah. Jeremiah's saying this because the Lord's speaking to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's saying, so why are you niggas crying and complaining about what's going on? The Lord's coming to destroy us. And at that time, it was Babylon. Babylon was the cruel one.
Right.
And then, Jake crying, well, what do you mean? You did it to yourself. Go ahead.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
That's it. But it's going to flip. Go ahead.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
That's it. So then it's going to flip over. So those that preyed upon us going to be a prey. Right. So Esau, Edom, so-called white man preyed upon us, and all the nations preyed upon us. Yeah. But no one has done it worse than the so-called white man. And the tables are going to turn. The tables will be flipped. It'll either go from us being on the bottom, for us being on top of him on the bottom, right? And that's going to be the real game changer. Go ahead.
For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
That's it. That's the point. And this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling place.
It says, we're going to have mercy on dwelling places. Go ahead.
And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them.
That's it. So now it's going to flip. So now where we were the oppressed, we were the hated, we were the persecuted, we were the outcasts, we're going to be the blessed. We're going to be, when you go to the word blessed, means to bow. We're going to be truly blessed because nations are going to bow the knee to us, to the Israelites, to the people of the Most High, the true nation of Israel. Our consist of the so-called Black Latino American. We're going to be the true ones. The Lord is who's going to beautify in His glory, like in the former days. Go ahead.
And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governors shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engage his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord? And ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked.
It's going to fall upon the pain, and that's the point. That's going to be the missiles. And who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, so-called white man.
Hey, right quick, and they saying that Tel Aviv is starting to look like fucking Gaza. They said the Iranians have just like almost a level. Tel Aviv. And Ashdod. So they just tearing that shit up.
The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart.
Mm-hmm.
In the latter day ye shall consider.
It said go ahead 31.
33?
No, go ahead 33. Go which one I told you 31.
33 and 7.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 33:7. And I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return, and will build them as at the first.
This is what's going to build us back as the first, and what's that? That's going back to Adam. That's the first word.
To
You know,
rule over all
because when he was God of the earth,
He was the ruler of the earth.
no one could tell Adam anything, because the Most High gave, the Lord said he gave man dominion over all things under heaven.
Mm-hmm.
The fish, the seas, all the animals was under Adam.
Yep.
Same thing's gonna be with us. Everything's gonna go back in order under the Israelite man. Everything's gonna be under our order, starting out with the Most High Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12 and on down to the rest of the elect, the 1/3, and then the 2/3 and on down to the other nations.
Mm-hmm.
And under that's gonna be Esau, and all them,
At the very fucking bottom.
and everyone else gonna glorify us, the nation of Israel.
That's it.
Go ahead.
And I will cleanse them from all their iniquities, whereby they have sinned against me. And I will pardon all their iniquities, whereby they have sinned, and whereby they have transgressed against me.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall be to me a name of joy, a praise, and an honor before all the nations of the earth, which shall hear all the good that I do unto them.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall fear and tremble for all the goodness and for all the prosperity that I procure unto it.
That's it. So no, they're gonna fear it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna be in fear of how the Lord. They're gonna be scared of us.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord again, there shall be heard in this place which ye say shall be desolate, without man and without beast, even in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem that are desolate, without man and without inhabitant and without beast. The voice of joy and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of
I think the bridegroom.
the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, the voice of them that shall say, praise the Lord of hosts, for the Lord is good, for his mercy endureth forever. And of them that shall bring the sacrifice of praise into the house of the Lord, for I will cause to return the captivity of the land as at first, saith the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts again in this place which is desolate, without man.
He's talking about Israel. Talking about right now because we're desolate.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Go ahead.
Without man and without beast, and all the cities therefore shall be an habitation of shepherds causing their flocks to lie down.
Mm-hmm.
In the cities of the mountains, in the cities of the valley, and in the cities of the south, and in the land of Benjamin,
Mm-hmm.
and in the place about Jerusalem, and in the cities of Judah, shall the flocks pass again under the hands of him that telleth them, saith the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will perform that good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Judah.
That's what waiting for that good thing. And that good thing is the kingdom of heaven, man. That good thing is the kingdom of heaven, which is to come. And that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for, man. That's the promises that the Lord promised our forefathers, that the Lord is gonna bless us and make us, the best nation ever. That we're gonna be the top nation in forever and ever. That's what we're waiting for. That's the promises, man. So that's the point. So the Lord never gave that away, no one else but to us. Even the fact that we transgressed against the laws, the Lord still made a way through ultimately through Yahweh Shai. This is all, it all ties in together, man. This is why we're gonna be able to receive the blessing and promises through Lord Yahweh Shai. But it's the promise that we are waiting for, man. Patiently, man. Go ahead.
In those days and at that time, will I cause the branch of righteousness to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land.
Mm-hmm.
In those days shall Judah be saved, and Jerusalem shall dwell safely.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the name wherewith she shall be called the Lord our righteousness. From thus saith the Lord, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel.
That's it. So David ultimately being Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is going to sit upon the seat of David, right? You never want someone to sit upon the throne. You know, it's only going to be us sitting upon the throne. You know, go ahead.
Neither shall the priests, the Levites, want a man before me to offer burnt offering and to kindle meat offering and to do sacrifice continually. And the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, if ye can break my covenant of the day and my covenant of the night, and that there should not be day and night in their season, then may also my covenant be broken with David my servant, that he should not have a son to
That's
read.
on that. What you got to do? You got something?
It's a little different. Some Passover stuff, but no.
All right, go ahead. Go to real quick. Grab me Jeremiah. Go to real quick Jeremiah. Most likely do the 28, and go to what was it? Which one was it? 28 and hold on. No, it's 23. 23. So I wanted 25 and real quick go to 25 and go to 25 and start at 12.
This is Jeremiah chapter 12. This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 12. And it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished that I will punish the king of Babylon,
Mm-hmm.
and that nation, saith the Lord, for their iniquity in the land of the Chaldeans, and will make it perpetually
Yeah,
desolation.
and at that time it was talking about ancient Babylon. Go back to Nebuchadnezzar, but that script's gonna be used for also for Esau, Edom now today, because Esau, Edom gonna go down. The Lord's gonna punish them, right? Go ahead.
And I will bring upon the land all my words which I have pronounced against it,
Mm-hmm.
even all that is written in this book,
Mm-hmm.
which Jeremiah hath prophesied against all the nations.
Mm-hmm.
For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the works of their own hand.
That's it. So the Lord's gonna judge them according to the works of their own hand, right? So Esau, Edom, they got a lot to pay for this. So they're gonna have to drink of that cup. You know, and they can't escape that, man. You know, they have a destiny and punishment that's coming to them that they can't run from, man, because of what things they did. That's why the Lord said the Lord required those things which are past. So the Lord required old things, man. Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, unto me take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it.
That's it, because they're gonna have to drink the fear of the Lord. Because it once the Most High, you know, gets done dealing with us, which was the Lord willing, we at the end of that, which, you know, the Lord's going to have that cup is going to pass it to the nations, and they're going to have to drink the fury of Yahweh Bashim Shah, and which is going on right now with this war.
Mm-hmm. They're drinking it now.
You know, it's beginning now.
I can feel it.
You know, the Lord is pulling His fury out upon the nations. Go ahead.
And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
Mm-hmm.
Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand, and made all the nations to drink, unto whom the Lord has sent me,
Mm-hmm.
to wit, Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, and the king thereof, and the prince thereof, to make them a desolation and an astonishment and hissing and a curse as it is this day. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servants, and his prince, and all his people, and all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of Uz, and all the kings of the land of the Philistines, and Ashkelon, and Azai, and Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all the kings of Tyrese, and all the kings of Zidon, and the kings of the isles which are beyond the sea.
And that's talking about now. Right? All the nations today to now, because they all have their own land, they all have their own government, they all have their own kingdom. Go ahead.
To Dan and Teman and Buz and all that are in the uttermost corners, and all the kings of Arabi, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, and all the kings of Zimri, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes, and all the kings of the north far near, one with another, and all the kings and all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth, and the kings of Shishak shall drink after them.
That's it. They all gonna drink that cup. See, so that's the point. That all the nations, they're gonna be punished, man, because they seen what happened to Israel. And they didn't do anything. Not they're only they for the affliction. You know, they laughed at, they scoffed at it. You know, they also had their plan. Go ahead.
Therefore thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall and rise no more.
That's it. So when you drink so much, what you do, you end up passing out. So we're gonna put these nations through so much. We're gonna put them down. Other words, the cup that's coming to them is their downfall. That's the whole entire world. It's gonna be their downfall, man. So Esau's downfall is everyone's downfall, and that's our come up, because the whole world has to be subdued, has to be basically put down for us to rule. You know, we're not gonna come in. We're gonna take it by force, man. You know, the Lord's gonna drunken the nations, gonna make them drink of His fury. He's gonna, and within that drunk, they're gonna fall, man. They're gonna feel the fear of the Most High. Go ahead.
Because of the sword which I will send among you, and it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished.
That's it. So the Lord's gonna put, if the Lord's gonna put us through hell, His own name. The Lord, the ones the Lord put His stamp on, His covenant with. If He put us through hell, how He's not gonna put the nation through hell? So they have to go punished. They have to get punished. They have to go down. They have to suffer this soon coming terror that's coming upon them, man. And it started right now with the war. It's going to continue to get worse. It's going to continue going because the Most High is going to make all these nations drink of His wrath, man. They all going to feel it. They're going to drink that cup. And that cup they can't run from, man. That cup is their destruction. You know, it's their demise. And that's time when this is the year of the demise of the nations. You know, the demise of the nations that have ridiculed and persecuted the nation of Israel. That's the time we're in now, man. Their demise in our upbringing. Go ahead.
For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts. Therefore,
what does a sword do? It kills. A sword is a weapon, man. A sword kills, man. A sword isn't it isn't something to play with. It's a death tool. You know, now the modern day sword is the missile, it's the gun. You know, it's the tanks. So now, you know, it's really now modern day sword is a missile. Go ahead.
Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter His voice from His holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon His habitation, and He shall give a shout as they trend the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord hath a controversy with the nations.
This is what has a controversy with the nations. So the Lord's pissed, man. You know, because he's seeing all the wickedness that the whole world has done to us, man. He's seen it. He's watching the Lord see all of this shit. And there's certain things that we don't even know. There's certain things that, you know, we can't remember, that we can't really, that information that we might not have at the moment. That the Lord know, you know, see everything that happened to us. He sees the whole thing, how all the nations have conspired against us, what they done to this deal with this deal, and these different deals they made with each other to keep us down. You know, like I said, you know, all the drugs, everything that they didn't set up. The Lord see it, man. And he knows what they have done against us, and the Lord sees it all. And they all had their hand in it, man. Go ahead.
He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation. Start here. Nation right there. Start there.
From nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other.
That's it. That's gonna be some missiles, man. Because some nuclear missiles are gonna do. It's gonna do so much death. It's gonna do so much. It's gonna be so much death that you're not gonna be able to understand. You know. Go ahead.
To the other end of the earth. They shall not be limited, neither.
They're not gonna limit it. We're not gonna cry over it. Because you're not gonna have time. It's gonna be so much dead bodies. You're gonna
have time to cry.
Because it's gonna be just the Most High putting whooping ass, man. Because because it's needed.
Cause really, in tough times, when you think about the tough times, but you ain't got time to think about nothing else, bro.
Nah, you got time.
You got time to be thinking about what you're doing.
You gotta think about survival.
You gotta get through. You're in survival mode. So you just trying to survive. You ain't got time to fucking feel you ain't even got time to feel it. You know what I mean? All you got time to do is to try to figure shit out. You know, it's the next survival move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you rocking at? Where you going? You know what I mean?
That's it. And this, and like I said again, and this is our blessing. Yeah. And like I said, a lot of people look at us like, "Oh, you're crazy to do the world of people suffering for your come up." That's what it takes. Because we suffer. Somebody got us. Because we suffer for their come up.
Yeah.
They use us as stepping stools to get where they got. They use us as a prying tool. They operated on us, man.
Yeah.
They used us. They used us to come up.
Yeah.
So why can't we use them in the same manner?
That's right.
You know, and that's the modernization of the fucking nigga today.
There's some shit came out today that I was looking up and I was saying that there was a Jake woman that had designed all the clothes for like the shit they use in Hollywood and different Broadway shows. The old school way that they used to dress and shit. That was a Jake woman that had designed those clothes and shit.
I'm gonna doubt it. You know, they do everything. That's the point. So they use us to get where they're going. Yeah. And we can't use them as stepping stools as what they call it, collateral damage. You know, they use us for collateral damage. Yeah. They make money, like I said, the Black Lives Movement, the Black Lives Matter. Yeah. That movement is bullshit. All right, it's a money. It don't even exist. It only exists when something happens.
When niggas got paid, then they take their money. Them niggas got paid, now they put them in jail and shit for getting paid on off the shit.
All for fucking so-called. So it's a money grab. So they take our suffering and make money off of it.
They even had that shit in 2K.
That's the point. Cause it's that's the point. It's we support black people. Cause mostly who mostly buy 2K. Niggas do. Niggas buy fucking NBA 2K. Niggas love NBA 2K. So, you know, they like Call of Duty had it. Black Lives Matter. Cause why niggas play Call of Duty? Cause why? Cause Jake is the number one consumer of what they know.
It was in 2K.
Yeah. Cause niggas love NBA 2K.
I didn't play that shit.
Niggas love that basketball game. Cause Jake love basketball.
What was in it? Like, what they had like?
You go to the store and you just purchase it when you.
For real?
Yeah, it's a money. Yeah, it's a money grab.
That's funny.
Just so that you know, hey man, NBA 2K they support our cause.
That's funny as hell.
But no, it's to keep you niggas buying the game, so we know, so that you know that we support. I never forget when because it had it in Modern Warfare, Black Lives Matter. They had it in Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare, man, on the PS4. They had it on there, Black Lives Matter, and you know Jake was wondering, hey man, yeah, Modern Warfare, they fuck with us, man. Because it's a money, man. It's a money game.
Making money off your affliction.
To keep you niggas coming, you know,
rich.
To keep, cause we need you niggas to buy our game. So we're gonna put it in there for money. They don't give a fuck about you niggas. Nah. But that's why the Lord say all these nations they're gonna have to. They gotta pay for that shit, man. Go ahead.
They shall not be limited, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
They said they're gonna be shit upon the ground, man.
They're gonna be shot.
Go ahead.
How will ye shepherds and cry.
And you know what they got me thinking about? Lamentations, man.
Mm-hmm.
Lamentations. About how bad Judah mourned for it.
And you know, it's nothing too. You know, Jake is trying to feel bad for, you know, Tel Aviv or fucking over there in, you know, different parts of the world.
For
Oh,
what?
the babies are getting destroyed.
Fucking stupid. They
At the end of the day, man,
took
look,
their
bro.
fucking land.
What about what happened? That's what I'm saying. And Aaron was always trying to mourn someone else.
Yeah, Jake always on more somebody else.
They always trying to mourn someone else's fucking demise. What about your own, man?
Yeah, that's the thing about Jake. It'll be a Negro baby get put to death in the hood on some dirt shit, and a nigga know who did it. They'll know who did it and won't go rat and won't tell on, right? You call it rat, what you want to call it. Won't say shit about it. Move on and keep popping and be one of their homeboys do it. But the minute you hear some shit happen over in another country, free Palestine. Oh, free the hood, nigga. Like, what you talk about, nigga? You know who killed little Tasha Nisha. You know who killed her. Then what you mean? Why you ain't over there talking about some free Tasha Nisha family from the hell that they going through because you know the nigga that put her to death.
That's the point.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gonna talk about go free some other motherfuckers in your fucking country that you originally come out of that stole your shit. You crying about they babies and children.
That's the point.
And you don't give a fuck about your own.
No.
Fucking devils.
No, that's the point. That's the point. That's why Lord said my people
Niggas
saw
ain't
this.
shit.
Lord said my people saw this children. They are foolish.
For real, foolish as
They have
fuck,
no. They have
bro.
to do. They have no. But
To do evil, they're good.
They're
Quick
wise,
to
but
do
they do
evil.
righteous. They have no understanding.
Got no understanding, man.
There's a point because Jake worried about everybody else but his own. You know,
Yeah,
you
for
go
real.
look at your own neighborhood, man. You ask me, nigga, why you live the way you live, man.
Right.
You gonna ask me those questions, man. You ask me why the fucking nigga woman is intolerable.
Bro, that's
And why these young black children, these YNs
Lions killing
run
them.
around here killing each other every
Fucking
single
kill.
fucking day. Like it's a game, man.
They had a big brawl down there in Detroit. In Detroit, they had a big ass
Yeah, it's
brawl
crazy.
downtown Detroit.
They had big ass shooters like Philadelphia. They had a huge
Yeah.
ass shoot. Niggas be huge ass
Chicago.
shootouts, man. So they kill each other like it's nothing
Shit,
out there.
Cincinnati, they had a big ass fucking opening day for their baseball, big ass brawl, fighting niggas
Yeah,
down there
that's what I'm
fighting.
saying.
and shit.
So you ask me why we're in fucking distress. You know, then you got these women out here having these kids, these ages, they can't even raise them no more.
That's
They're like friends now. Like niggas smoke weed with their parents now and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These niggas doing drugs with their mother and father. You know, you got fucking grown ass. You got women in their fucking 50s plus, going clubbing, and their daughters and they got the same weed, man. Where's the how is that possible, man? You know, nowadays, you know, the grandmothers now, they don't talk about the Most High no more. They ain't talking to you about God and all that and going to church. Grandmamas, they busy, they going out clubbing, getting high. You know what I'm saying? Doing drugs and shit. What type of examples that set for the young women coming up? For the young, they don't see no fucking. There's no fucking example, man.
The youth is fucked.
There's no fucking example on what you should do and what you can't do because you got these trash ass nigga bitches and these fucking trash ass niggas running around here doing all this shit, man.
Yeah, the youth is fucked.
So wonder why we in the state that we are. But Jake still worried about everybody else. But look at your shit, man. Look at your mamas, man. All you niggas mamas is hoes, man. You niggas come from hoe ass mamas, man. Your mama got fucking 6 different niggas she done fucking laid with.
She had 5 different.
Your mama's a fucking big time fucking she's an OnlyFans model.
All y'all half brothers and sisters.
Yeah, it's a point.
Your mama got 7 different.
Your mama half the hood done fucked your mama
Right.
and shit.
She had 7 different baby daddies.
Most niggas, every nigga you know done fucked your mama, man. And that's mama, man. Yeah, mama got good
7
pussy,
baby
boy.
daddies, 7 kids. Like, damn, bitch.
She's destroyed, man.
Fuck.
She's fucking destroyed.
God damn.
Boy looking at his mama like that. Your mama ain't shit, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
Then you look at your mama like that. You grow up and see that my mama was shit.
Right.
My mama, she was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? She constantly going out party. All she did was fucking niggas all day. And wonder why the niggas a monster, man. Cause where daddy at? Daddy gone.
Yeah, the house is all fucked up.
Daddy ain't there no more. Cause daddy can't deal with the bitch. Cause she's unruly, she's undealable. So he go about this bitch. He say, look man, fuck the little nigga. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. Cause this bitch too much to deal with. It ain't worth me going to jail over this hoe. So I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do. Now she raised a baby by herself. Now the baby grow up with no father, with no strong figure of a man, and with no idea what a good example is to be a man. So he's lost as fuck, don't know nothing. He's highly emotional, low self-esteem, easy influenced. So he go do whatever the fuck he go see and go do, end up in jail, murdering, but faggot, all type of shit. And then one day, these hoes complaining about the niggas not there. Well, these niggas ain't shit, but y'all raised them.
Yeah.
Y'all raised them ain't shit.
And then you use the system against them.
Mm-hmm. And
Then
use
you
the
use
fact
the
because
same
your man
system.
left you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the reason why those kids is fucked up.
That's
No,
the point.
bitch. He wasn't there to raise them. The kids is fucked up by the one
And
that
then,
raised them.
and then a lot of times they pick the wrong man anyway.
Right.
Then
Then they government.
Then they
raised
go
them.
pick. Then they go pick the street nigga.
Yeah.
Then they go pick the pookie and the rebel off the nigga off the hood.
Right.
You know why the nigga can't-
Because anybody else is a square.
It's
He's
a
a
point.
lame.
Yeah. It's a point.
If
So
you
they
ain't
go,
that, you
yeah.
a fucking square.
So they
out
go.
lame.
So they go find the drug dealer nigga, the dumb nigga,
Yep.
the stupid illiterate nigga that don't understand nothing. That's a fool.
Right.
They pick him to bro. Yeah, they go beat the had a child, and they wonder why the child still gonna be fucked up because he don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So it's an ongoing cycle of fucked up ass
Yeah,
niggas, man.
stop. Yeah.
But Jake still worried about everybody else. But your own house is fucked up, just destroyed. There's no family structure. Grandmama's a hoe.
Free Tel Aviv.
Mama's a hoe. Auntie's a hoe, right?
Right.
Every whole family's hoes. No man. There's no man president to lead or direct the family. So when you talk of this whole shit, it's a whole bunch of fucking bitches having babies with no men around, man. That's a fucking problem. That's a disease, man.
Yeah.
That's a disease.
Sick. The whole head is sick.
Putrefied sores.
Go ahead.
Howl, ye shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourselves in the ashes, ye principles
fall
of
and
the
then they grovel in it. That sounds like limitations.
And that's why the whole world's gonna feel it because they don't care about these problems. They forward the affliction of it.
Yeah.
Look at all the
They
TV
make it
dramas,
worse.
the TV dramas and all the in the music industry how they push what they push on it.
Yeah.
That's why Jake has the highest STD rate.
Oh fuck.
We had the highest STD rate of all types of sexual disease, all type of shit.
Bro,
We
they
do.
said Houston, Texas, got so many fucking diseases and it's so high and rapid that they got shit that they didn't know was even out.
Cause this shit's mixing,
It's
right?
like this shit is they said they got so much shit. They don't even some of the shit they got out now. They said they don't even know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, and this is why like I said, cause a lot of niggas don't go to the doctor, man. You know, Jake don't believe in that.
Right.
So a nigga fuck a
Shit just
bitch
mutated.
should have chlamydia. He fuck another bitch, she would have something else.
That
He
shit
fuck another
mixing.
bitch, she has some, and it mixes into
Mutating this shit.
mutate some fucking new disease
Fucking
because the
mutants.
nigga don't got the brain cells to go get himself checked out.
Bro, that's
At the
crazy,
fucking these
bro.
dirty ass hoes, man.
Bro, that's crazy as fuck.
You know, and that's why, like I said again, you know, you stay away from the black woman, man. You stay away from you stay away from niggas and you stay away from niggas. Period, man.
Hey, Deshaun Frost did that thing about that one bitch that when she kissed him, he did that. He put that like he had a big ass disease.
Oh yeah, makeup thing.
Makeup on him just to make. But he said, but that's how nasty. That
No,
bitch
it's what it is. You know.
Like for real, like he, like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
you
'Cause
be
he got-
scared for some bitches.
Yeah, cause that's why you gotta, you gotta know,
Because them bitches is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny when he did it though.
Mhm.
He teach her back like she was off. You know, cause
Yeah, cause like I said,
the
cause they
bitch polluted.
that's the point. But these niggas are having kids, man.
Yeah, that's some filthy shit.
Go ahead.
Ye principles of the flock, for the days of your slaughter and of your dispositions are accomplished, and ye shall fall like a pleasant vessel. Jeremiah 25:35. And the shepherd shall have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. A voice of the cry of the shepherds, and a howling of the principals of the flock
What's
shall be
the
heard.
scripture says? Women shall bring forth monsters' children.
For the Lord hath spoiled their pasture.
That's
on that. Scripture about how the wine is wicked, women are wicked. You know, because the whole thing's wicked, man.
Yeah.
The Israel as a whole, the nation's wicked.
Look at the record. Wine is wicked. Women are wicked.
But there's no scriptures. Things like second that the woman shall bring forth monsters'
Monsters.
children. And actually, these little niggas is monsters, man.
Is that Micah?
No, it's in Ezra somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, they monsters, bro.
First Ezra 4:37.
Go ahead, yeah.
This is First Ezra 4:37. Okay, let me get that full chapter.
Oh no, yeah, that one is talking about they're like ostriches.
Got it.
I was thinking about the one that said they're
No,
like,
that's what
they're like,
that's
they're
what
like
they are.
ostriches.
Go ahead.
Ezra
That one is in
First Ezra 4:37. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked.
That's it. The
Yeah.
wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Cause right now,
Wine
he's the
is
king.
wicked,
Who,
though.
yeah, it is. But who's the king right now? Esau.
Esau, that's why the wine. He got
So the king is wicked. The so white man wicked. The wine is wicked. Woman is wicked. Go ahead.
All the children of the men are wicked.
The all children of men are wicked. The whole
So the children wicked.
The whole children of men are wicked. Go ahead.
And such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them.
Mm-hmm.
In their unrighteousness also they shall perish.
Mm-hmm.
As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth for evermore.
Mm-hmm.
With her there is no accepting of persons of rewards, but she doeth the things that are just, and refraineth from all unjust and wicked things, and all men do well like of her work.
Mm-hmm.
Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength.
That's it. Go ahead. Tell me what you got.
2 Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be offset out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and monstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
That's what I say. You need monsters ass women, man. You know, you see how these nigga bitches now today operate, man. They're fucking monstrous, and they bring forth these monster ass little niggas to the earth. They're birthing demons. That's why they say I'm on D. They birthing fucking. That's why you talking about that nigga King Von, man. Charles White talk about King Von, one of Satan's greatest soldiers. And they be Satan's greatest, cause Satan live in them niggas, man.
Yeah.
Satan live in their mind, man.
Yeah.
They live in their house in their mind because the wickedness of the woman, man. She's a demon, a fucking demonic fucking parasite, man. You know, and that shit jumps onto that shit jumps onto the children. Cause mama's a fucking evil bitch. You know, she's doing everything wrong, man. Ain't doing shit right. You let them walk around your son. These niggas. I seen that. Like I said, these bitches treat they sons like they fucking friends. That ass like they be a little dude. There's a video on Instagram. Little dude, her mama came 3 o'clock in the morning. He opened the door for her and shit. Bitch, mother was fucking Waffle House. Bro, what are you doing? Coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning. You got a fucking son. You leave your son by himself. You gotta ring the door for him to come on, bro, for you. And you bring him to Waffle House. Like he your homeboy. Like what is that relationship? You know what I'm saying? That shit weird, man. That shit's weird, bro. Because there's no man there. There's no one. The bitch is going unchecked. She needs to be put. That's why when the Lord come back, everything's gonna get put back in order, man. The earth is gonna get put back where it needs to be. The fucking woman is gonna go into slavery. Esau gonna go to slavery. Everybody's gonna be under subjection under the so-called Black Latino American man, under righteousness as it should be, because everybody needs to be submitted. The world needs to be submitted, man. Go ahead. Is there more than that?
And salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
All friends shall destroy. That's not all friends destroy, because like I said, because nowadays you can't even trust friends. Because friends turn to enemies, man.
Yeah.
Your closest homeboy, you think you close as shit, he turn around and fuck you over, man. Go ahead.
Then shall it hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chambers, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found.
That's it, because like wisdom, the truth is hidden. You can't really find the true understanding of the Most High. It's with us. It's with the prophets, with the men of the Lord, and that's the point. So understanding is hidden. So this common knowledge that we have now, common sense, it's hidden. It's not out there. It's not. People don't have that natural common sense of understanding what's going on. Go ahead.
Then shall unrighteousness and incontinuancy be multiplied
That's it.
upon earth.
And that's the point. All right, it's just because, like I said, this shit's out of order. So the unrighteousness it's on the highest level possible. The wickedness of the earth is on the highest level possible, because everybody's out of order, man. From the man, Esau, the nigga man, the nigga woman, the children, it's all out of fucking order, man. It's all under the stress.
Yeah.
Was it more than that? More than Ezra's? That was it.
One land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee?
That's it. Is there righteous over here? You know, is it all? And that's why Jake going. That's why Jake looking. You know, Jake and it's going to Thailand. Because they trying to find that place where it's good.
Yeah, he's trying to find that.
Because where is the good at, man?
Because there's none here.
Go ahead.
And it shall say, no.
They shall say no because it's not. Go ahead.
At the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain.
That's it, and that's what I'm saying. You looking for, you know, that's what Scripture say. We have no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
Seek one to come. That's right.
And that's the key. That's the point. So even here is not it, bro, because it's flawed here, man. Everything you do here is flawed. You know, you can have a lot of money, and you can have bitches that you know that they might listen to you do what you want them to do for maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
She might be in order. You might have certain things in lock. You might have your life together so far and so on. But something's gonna happen, and something's gonna go wrong, and something's not gonna be the way you want it to be, and it's gonna be the same old shit like you was when you were broke, but you just got money. The shit don't change. You just have other problems that come with it. Because why? It's not the full answer to your fucking problems, man. Because wickedness is still gonna be abounding, right? Shit's still gonna happen. You still can die at any point in time. Life is still fucked up, but you just are better off than most people financially. But those things can be something happen with that.
Taken away.
Go ahead.
They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper.
That's it. That's what you said. They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper. So it's gonna be like, nah, man, all this shit for nothing. Kind of low key, bro. Cause what the fuck? Goddamn, like you know. Go ahead.
To show thee such tokens, I have believed, and if thou wilt pray again, and weep as now, and fast even days, thou shalt hear yet greater things. Then I awakened, and extreme fearfulness went through all my body, and my mind was troubled, so that it fainted.
That's it, cause it's like goddamn. It's almost wickedness. Go ahead.
So the angel that was come to talk with me held me comforted.
Yeah, so that's the point. So Ezra had to be comforted. And they're gonna show, they're gonna show you how the wickedness that Ezra saw. He seen Marsha's women. So Ezra seen 2026, man. You know, he's seen all of it. He's seen he's seen all that. He said, "Oh my fucking god, what the hell is this shit? What the fuck is this?"
Right.
You know the evilness that goes on within the so-called black household, man. Between the fucking women and the women and the children, it's diabolical.
Yeah.
You know, it's the worst thing on earth, man. You know, go ahead.
And set me up upon my feet. And in the second night it came to pass that Saul-Lithai, the captain of the people, came unto me, saying, where hast thou been?
Listen, man. So that's the point. The angel had to comfort Ezra's. Like, shit, I know. Shit crazy. You gotta understand the level of wickedness that, for you to fall sick and fall upon the floor, and it's like, God, it was terrifying.
Yeah.
To see how fucked up the earth was, how bad it got. You know? Oh, we got something? Precept?
Hold on. You got
So what I have? That something else?
Micah 3. I have Micah 11.
About what?
Hold on. Let me get this right quick.
All right.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 1. Woe is me, for I am as when they have gathered the summer fruits, as the grape gleanings of the vintage. There is no cluster to eat. My soul dried. The first ripe fruit. The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men.
That's it. Hey, it's very few. Solomon said the same thing. Solomon said of 1,000 women, he found not one.
Yeah.
But of man, he found one. But of 1,000 women, he ain't found not one.
Yeah.
So, there's very few good men, righteous men in the earth. Go ahead. If that really even none. If you really ask me, because you think about 12,000 men, that's really damn near only men, really none.
Yeah.
There's no, because out of all the billions of people that's on the earth, you only tell me you can only find 12,000 men out of each of those tribes of the righteous.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible. I mean, that's bad. It's really bad. That's bad. That's a bad. I mean, that's a low number.
So the good man is perished out of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and there is none upright among men. They all lie and wait for blood.
Mm-hmm.
They hunt every man his brother with a net, that they may do evil with both hands.
Mm-hmm.
Earnestly the prince asketh, and the judge asketh for a reward, and the great man he uttereth his mischievousness desired. So they wrap it up. The best of them is as a barrier. The most upright is sharper than a thorn hedge. The day of the watchman and thy visitation cometh. Now shall be their perplexity. And that's what we're coming into now. The perplexity now. Now shit is about to get fucked up. Trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a God. Keep the doors in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Hey, and really, man, hey, that's your woman. You know, they don't tell her nothing, man. You know, because you can't trust a brother. You can't trust your woman, because at the end of the day, they with the system, man.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you gotta understand, one day that bitch gonna turn against you. Cause she gonna turn against you for her betterment, like, and everyone does that, for the most part. Most niggas are gonna do what's best for them, and their interests. Despite what you may have done for them, what you did do for them, they gonna turn on you in that day.
Yeah.
Women do the same thing for you, man. You know, you might have women, brothers might have, have women and shit you have for them, all the way up telling you to trouble. But when it's talking about, I'm gonna kill your kids, and you take that shit. Where your husband at? She gonna turn your black ass in, man. Hey, she gonna turn your black ass in, man. You better count the days, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why all that being loyal to one bitch, and you can have that shit, man. Cause I'm holding loyal to you in the end.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Well, I think that was pretty much it. I think.
So in scripture from Rocky, he should keep your mouth shut. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't tell that bitch what you know. Don't tell her nothing, man. Don't tell her what you doing, where you at, what you going, where you going, how you going, where you doing. You know, ain't supposed to know nothing. Yeah, it's the truth. You know? You know, back when in the other days, you might, be a fool, tell a bitch a couple things, but hey, you grow up, you don't tell, you might be a fool, couple, but you learn, man. You learn through, through experience, keep, hey, man, don't tell a bitch shit. Shut the fuck up, man. Tell that bitch what you doing. You tell, hey, man, that bitch be a demon.
Learn why you shit.
Yeah, that's it. Shut the fuck up, man. Keep that shit to yourself.
Well, the Lord said that. He said,
That's all I got, though.
if a woman is to learn,
she learn if her husband, if he teach her, man.
he teaches her.
If he,
So you don't gotta tell her,
you
don't tell her
ain't gotta
shit.
tell her nothing, man. You don't tell her what you do.
Yeah.
How you do what you do. Where
She
you
gonna throw that shit back.
Cause no, man, you keep that bitch in the dark, man.
Yeah,
Let her fantasize of what you doing.
She shouldn't even know you Israelite.
Yeah,
She shouldn't even know she is.
For all you know, to her, you a goddamn atheist.
Right.
You know,
she
it ain't her business what you do, man. How you make the money, whatever the fuck. Her, you could be a fucking in a mafia gang or something.
Yeah.
Let the bitch believe what she want to believe, man.
Yeah.
You keep your motherfucking mouth closed, man. You know?
Yeah.
And the bitch don't got them information, man.
That bitch will throw it back in your face.
Mm-hmm.
She'll use it against you.
That's all I got though. So wrap it up.
A quick precept.
Okay.
It's Matthew 6:1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men,
Mm-hmm.
to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right doeth.
That's it. So that's the point. So you don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, man. You don't let the wicked know what you're doing. Keep that shit quiet,
I
man.
don't let that demon bitch know.
Man. You don't tell your business out to everybody, man. You keep that's why you keep a small, tight circle of a few brothers that you can trust with your life, and you move on, man. You don't need a big ass crowd of people.
Yeah.
You keep the circle very small, man. Very limited people. Woman that you deal with, you know, you deal with her from a far distance, man. You know, for all you know, you a fucking manager at fucking Chick-fil-A or something. You travel different, go to Chick-fil-A, you just go check on them and shit. You know, you keep it distant, man. Yeah, I go out, you know, I got shit I be doing on the weekends. I got to go out to these different locations, these jobs, and handle do what I got to do. You don't got to tell her shit, man. You know?
Go ahead.
That thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. That's it.
That's it. That's the point. So don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
Wrap it up. All right, so with that, we'll give our praise to Noah.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kakodash.
The Apostle Elder Gamisto, thanks.
Shalom,